Hi, my name is Rodney Buxton, and I live in Denver, Colorado. I am a fine art digital photographer who also adds elements of digital painting and post-processing in Adobe Photoshop to my artwork. I focused mostly on national parks, mainly because in about 2008, um, I was hearing rumblings uh, that the Department of Interior was going to open up national parks to natural resource development, drilling, strip mining, etc. And I had realized I hadn't actually been to a national park since I was a young teenager with my parents in the early 1960s. Um, And at that time, basically, the idea was to sort of drive, get to the national park, get out, look over the edge of the Grand Canyon for 5 minutes, and then get back in the car and drive on to sort of the next site. Um, and this time, I actually wanted to spend some time in different national parks with my cameras, taking photographs of different things. Um, that I found interesting. Uh, I would bring the photographs home. They were all sort of digital, so I could then sort of load them into my computer and do a lot of what I call sort of expressive uh, post-production processing in Photoshop. Because the photographs never quite captured either what I was seeing or what I was experiencing. And so in terms of my work, I try to sort of capture what I was feeling and what I was seeing, as well as sort of the national park itself. Kind of this interaction between sort of the national park and I guess my perception of the national park. Um, with respect to sort of COVID-19, I actually have sort of been using this sort of stay at home time to actually go through a backlog of 12 years of photographs from national parks to begin working on things that I had sort of been thinking about, but then sort of got sidetracked or was like, oh, I went to a different national park. And so I would kind of leave the previous one behind for a little bit. So I've been actually catching up in terms of my work. So for me, with the stay at home, and distancing, um, has actually been beneficial for me and my work as an artist. Okay. Also, because there's been kind of a change in the environment of art shows and galleries, with a lot of them actually going online, and not sort of closing down and sort of embracing the new environment. I've actually had very good success uh, getting into 10 juried shows since March. Um, and so that hasn't really impacted me. Maybe it cost me a little bit more to sort of ship art to some faraway galleries like Dallas, Texas, or Laguna Beach. But uh, I feel it's worth it. I'm not really sort of spending my money on anything else now, so why not my art? Oh, excuse me. Whew, okay, let's see. Um, Again, because I've been interested in national parks now for 12 years, sort of the outdoors, kind of my fear of what the present sort of government perspective is on sort of ravaging our outdoors and sort of ruining the environment. Um, I find it even more of an imperative to sort of try to reach people through my art and, hopefully share my experience with people who are seeing my art and who like my art. and getting them to sort of think about, oh, we do need to sort of protect these sort of outdoor spaces, these national parks, these national monuments, the BLM land, national forests, etc. So that's kind of where I'm at and what I'm doing as an artist and what I want to pursue, for the near future with respect to my art. I hope you enjoy the pieces that I have included for this particular auction. They're pieces from 3 out of the 4 national parks in Colorado. Um, Black Canyon of the Gunnison is still on my bucket list to get to. So enjoy.